What's good, Taurus? So we are doing your reading. My readings are for sun, moon, and rising. They are general, so if it doesn't resonate, check out your moon and your rising video. I'm going to start off with the you and your person spread, and then we're going to move on to general messages, which can be about anything, work, love, whatever spirit wants to talk about, okay? So I'm going to tilt the camera down a little bit so you guys can see the cards a bit better. All right. So what do we have for Taurus and their person? Hey, Snow. What's good? All right, what do we have for Taurus and their person? Universe, spirits, and guides. What do we have for Taurus and their person? What do we have for Taurus and their person, universe, spirits, and guides? 3 shuffles. So the mutual energy between the two of you, Taurus, is the Hermit card with the Page of Cups in reverse right under that. This is... It's like you're both trying to see this from a different perspective, both trying to be really logical. You both have definitely pulled back from the situation. It's like the fun element or the optimism in regards to the two of you, it's like somehow has got shattered, or it's like both of your bubbles are bursted. That's the best way I can put it. Okay, you're trying to be logical, you're trying to be rational in regards to the situation, but I feel like you both have pulled back because you're having a hard time being optimistic about the situation, okay? The communication as well between the two of you, not the best, okay? There could be some immature communication, or someone's expressing their emotions in a very immature way. Your feelings toward this person, Taurus, is a 10 of Pentacles in reverse. So you don't feel like this person can bring you any form of stability, really, okay? You may not feel like this is realistic. You may feel like this person is uncommittal as well. Tell me about the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. With the 9 of Cups in reverse and the Sun in reversed. I feel like you have this sense towards about this person, like they're only in it for themselves, or they're only in it for some form of dose or excitement. It's like there's something here you feel like they're only in it for themselves, okay? Because it's like they're constantly leaving you in the dark. And it's like you start to wonder why. Why can't you give me the full story? Why do you have to leave me in the dark? Why aren't you... It's like you feel like this person is purposely leaving you in the dark because at the end of the day, they can't give you anything stable, or they don't intend to. But yet they're still somehow getting something from the situation, because at the end of the day, you're looking at them as someone that is in a very unstable spot emotionally, maybe in regards to money. It's like you feel like this is someone that has a hidden agenda with you. And it's like you don't get it. It's like, why can't you just be straight up with me? Why do you have to constantly be half in, half out, or not giving me anything to work with? So that's how you're looking at this situation. Okay, you could feel like this person is holding back out of pride or ego as well. Sorry, I keep focusing on this, but something, okay, it could have been, you know, when we shifted into, you know, Leo season, something immediately happened with this person all of a sudden. Something all of a sudden happened, and it made you question the whole thing, okay? It made you question the whole thing. Anyways, your person's feelings towards you, Taurus, is the 7 of Pentacles. So tell me about the 7 of Pentacles. With the 2 of Pentacles in reverse, the Devil in reverse, and the 3 of Cups in reverse. So Taurus, your person knows that you see through their crap. They really do. Okay, it could be because of a third party, or maybe there has been third parties involved, something of such. But your person is seeing you as someone avoiding this, may have dropped this. Okay, because they see you as someone that's being really careful at this point in time with where you invest your energy, where you invest your help, your money, whatever it is. It's like they see you as someone taking a step back and be like, wait a minute. Okay, if they're playing stupid, Taurus, they're not stupid. They know you see through their mask, okay? Maybe that's why they kind of took a step back really quickly. It's like they know you see through it. They do feel like you're someone that has dropped this because you don't see it as a very good investment. You may feel like it's toxic, something of that nature. But yeah, this person knows you see through their scene, okay? The blockage here is the King of Wands in reverse. Tell me about the King of Wands in reverse. With the Justice in reverse, so someone consistently made poor decisions, you know, wasn't giving this what it's deserved, could have been constantly after the intention, or I feel like there was someone that played a good game, but at the end of the day, they couldn't finish what they started. That's the best way I can explain it. There's someone here that couldn't finish what they started. There was constantly a lot of bad decisions being made, and you were looking at this as something that was imbalanced or unfair, unjust. And that's keeping the two of you from coming together, because it's like, regardless of the passion, the attraction, whatever it is, they're not taking the proper action to make things work with you. Okay. Action you plan on taking is the Three of Pentacles. I feel like, Taurus, you guys are having a very hard time letting go of this, regardless of the facts, because you do see potential with this person. You know, if this person could get on the same page with you, it could go somewhere. You know, if they step it up, you know it could go somewhere. Tell me about the Three of Pentacles. With the Five of Wands in reverse and the Nine of Wands in reverse, I feel like with the World in reverse at the bottom, Taurus, you guys don't want this cycle to end. And I feel like it's frustrating you, because it's like you just want to tell them, like, I just want to love you. I love you. I want this to work, but your shit needs to end, or you need to step it up more. It's like you don't want to let this go. I do feel like you lack willpower when it comes to this circumstance. And I feel like, Taurus, you guys do want to get on the same page with this person. You're wanting better communication. You may work with this person, or this is someone that you see as a good investment if they would just step it up. But that's a huge if, you know, if they step it up. That's a huge if, and you guys are smart enough to know that. But I do feel, like I said, you may lack willpower when it comes to this person, and you're wanting to get on the same page. Give me another card for the Three of Pentacles. With the Queen of Pentacles and the Fool in reverse. So especially if this is a relationship, Taurus, this is definitely something you're wanting to continue to invest your time into. Okay, this is something, even if it's just a connection, this is something that your heart, your soul, the practical side of you has been very loyal to, because you see the potential. But with the Fool in reverse, I feel like the more energy you invest into this person right now, the more you're constantly digging yourself a pit. The Fool in reverse can represent like reckless decisions when it comes to this person, and that's because your boundaries are down. Okay, your boundaries are down with this person, so it's like somehow they're able to constantly impact your energy. Even though you see right through it, it's almost like you let things slip a little bit more with them. Because you do want stability, you want to be their wife, you want to be their husband, whatever it may be. You may have children with them as well. Action your person plans on taking is the Ace of Cups. Tell me about the Ace of Cups. Wow, with the Queen of Wands and the Strength card. Why is the Strength card here? And the King of Wands in reverse. So Taurus, your person, they want to be there for you. They really do. Okay, they want to be there for you, but I feel like your person has a hard time. Okay, this is the best way I can explain it. When your person needs to express to you that they need you, or this is something they're actually wanting, their ego somehow screws things up. Okay, they may back out really quickly, or they do something stupid. It's like their ego, their masculine energy, somehow ruins this whole situation. It's like I feel like the feminine part of this person, whether it's a male or female, wants to take the action. They're very attracted to you. You make them happy. They're wanting to tame themselves. They're wanting to do the work. But as soon as, it's like almost like a clash of very strong personalities. As soon as they have to be vulnerable or completely give into this, that's when they screw it up. It's almost like they intentionally screw it up, Taurus, or they intentionally kind of keep you running around or keep you confused because they're out of tune, or their masculine energy is having a hard time taking control. But you make them very happy. They're wanting to offer you a new beginning. But it's like, this is someone that's used to be able to, make their own decisions, to be able to just do whatever they want, not being worried about the consequences, whatever it is. They're having a hard time being like, okay, this is something I want. I need to really actually care about what Taurus thinks, or not care about what they think, but at least have that element of respect, you know? And they're having a hard time putting two and two together. That's the best way I can explain it. I hope that made sense. But this is someone that wants to offer you a new beginning here. And I feel like they're going to. But I feel like that King of Wands in reverse is going to screw it up if they don't get that in balance. Okay? Because this is someone that has a hard time giving into this fully, or giving complete control to this. That's the best way I can explain it. Okay, this could be a very dominating person, or someone that gets really jealous very easily. And as soon as they get jealous, they screw things up, whatever it may be. And I feel like it's frustrating them too. Okay, knowing that they may be sabotaging this intentionally because of, you know, frequencies and vibrations that they can't just get under control. Either way, your person is going to be offering you a new cup of love here. But I feel like that King of Wands in reverse, it's not going to be sustainable. Okay, most likely outcome, we have the Knight of Swords in reversed. Tell me about the Knight of Swords in reversed. With the Knight of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups in reverse. Give me one more card. And the Chariot. Again, this is that energy from your person wanting it. They may even be giving you like low-key signs that they want this. They want you to hold on. Okay, cross-watchers are going to hate me here, but I hope this makes sense. This is someone that's giving you signs low-key that they want this. But as soon as they have to risk anything, they take that Chariot and they run. This is a runner. This is someone that has a hard time committing to anything. And I feel like right now with the Knight of Pentacles, you are just sitting there. You are just waiting until they give you something legit or till they step it up. But the communication, it's like they're not the best of communicators. It's like they may need to be pushed to their max in order to speak, or they're constantly making very impulsive movements in regards to their words, what they put on their social media, whatever it is. It's like there's a lot of impulsiveness with them. And I feel like a lot of you guys see through it. You're having a hard time holding it against them, but you're still not gonna give into this if the behavior continues. Because again, they're always needing to be in control, and that's something that they need to work on at a personal level. And I did glimpse at a comment, how can you help them? They need to recognize the sabotage it's causing for anything to change. If you constantly feed into it, it's going to constantly happen. It's like feeding the demon, right? You need to let the demon, that darkness, which we all have, figure itself out so it can balance itself out, and they're not going to figure it out if it's constantly being enabled. But again, a lot of you guys see through this. But this person wants this, and I feel like I said, they're just as frustrated as you are, because they don't know how to just give into this or give complete control, to trust it. It's almost like you're dealing with two different people. Okay, whether you're dealing with two different people, the same person, but they have two different sides to them. That's the best way I can explain it. They have two different sides to them. Give me a love and romance angels card for Taurus. So we have heart-to-heart conversations, honestly discuss your feelings with each other, and then we have unrequited love. We have children at the bottom as well. There could be children impacting this whole situation. But either way, right now, I don't feel like this person is able to give you what you're needing as long as they're in this energy. But I do feel like heart-to-heart conversations is needed. But I feel like the main issue here is your person feels like they are in the right to sabotage this or to hurt anyone that's in their way when they're feeling jealousy, when they're feeling a certain way. It's almost like they justify it themselves in order to stay balanced. Okay. But let's move on to the general messages, okay? But that's the best way I can explain it. It's like you're dealing with two different people. Or you're seeing them as having, you know, a side that they show everybody, and then the side that you know, or you know is there or existent. Okay? All right. So the general messages I recommend, if you're busy, just, you know, listen to it whenever you got extra time. I don't want to use this deck though. All right, what do we got for Taurus universe for general messages? This can be about work, love, family matters, okay? Or just you. What do we got for Taurus universe, spirits and guides? General messages for Taurus. Ooh, okay, Taurus. So immediately what I get is there's a lot of coldness being highlighted for you on an individual level, okay? A lot of coldness, a lot of seeing something a very set way and allowing yourself to justify it. It's almost like you're holding out on people, on situations that you're wanting to manifest, because you're putting yourself above this person already, okay? Or a situation, whether this is a job, a love interest. It's almost like you're putting yourself above someone, so you're constantly manifesting experiences where you're constantly having to look down on someone and feeling like you need to fix the situation. It's almost like there's something here you're having a hard time enjoying it for the natural element that it could bring your life. Okay, it's almost like you're having a hard time accepting the difference. It's like you feel like this is your responsibility or obligation, and it's constantly putting you in this place where you're always adjusting or always trying to fix possibly the way things are moving or going, when in reality you're not even allowing yourself to enjoy the experience. It's almost like you feel, Taurus, like there's something that only you can do or only you can fix, only you see, only you understand, and you're constantly manifesting perceptions, the way you perceive it, the way this person reacts or situation responds to you from a boss to employee type of level. You're constantly manifesting situations where you are separating yourself from an environment that you authentically want, because you are putting, it's almost like when you're dealing, say you have a friend and you're constantly talking, it's like, not, that's a bad example. It's almost like you're constantly separating yourself from an environment because you're putting yourself in this element where you feel like you have all the answers. You feel like you know what's right. When at the end of the day, you're just adding more, you're adding more weight to your own plate. It's almost like you're taking on burdens that are not yours to take on. It's almost like you're trying to control other people's journeys, other people's paths, and it's just adding weight to your bag. Okay, I mean, in this Knight of Swords, it's almost like you are willing to risk your own freedom. Thank you, LA. I really appreciate that. It's like you're willing to risk being out in the cold, feeling lacking, feeling unloved, because you're not willing to. It's almost like I said, this girl looks like she's not willing to give this sort of truth to anyone. It's like she feels like she is on a mission. She is not giving into anything unless it meets some form of standard. And it's like you're pushing people and opportunities away because they don't meet some form of standard. It's almost like you're allowing yourself to stay in the cold because you're not letting anybody in your safe house, your fort that you have built to protect, in a sense, humanity, but you're not letting anybody in that fort. It's like there's standards, there's policies. It's like you're putting a certain policy on other people and it's pushing them away, or even if this is an opportunity, it's pushing people away. And it's just adding weight to your bag that you don't need to take on. And we also have the Devil card. Okay, and this Devil card specifically, the guy is trying to control this robot, right? And it's almost like you're trying to control things to the point of sabotaging your own blessings. It's almost like controlling or being that person to put everything in place is your comfort level, because the devil can be comfort that brings on long-term self-sabotage, and your need to control something has become your comfort level, but it's just causing sabotage for yourself. Hold on, I need a drink. Tell me about the Ten of Wands. It's almost like if this is love related, for example, you are not willing to talk until you see some form of change, but whatever change this is something that your person or the situation, they need to recognize. It's almost like you're holding out communication, still expecting people to come. I mean, would you walk toward this girl? Would you walk toward this girl? She looks like she's gonna slay a biatch, okay? Excuse my language. But it's like you're pushing people away, holding out, still expecting something. Tell me about the Ten of Wands. Wow. Whew. With the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Swords. I feel like this is that energy where you're gonna go your own way, but there's an agenda here, Taurus, for you, okay? Y'all are gonna hate me, just take it how it resonates, okay? But there's definitely an agenda here for you. It's like you're going your own way. You're feeling like you have that sort of truth, you have that answer. And the plan here, the main objective is you're wanting a new beginning. You're wanting to stimulate some form of clarity within someone by going your own way, or by cutting everything off, by walking away from the town that is destroyed and chaotic and loud. And it's very irritating. It's almost like when someone deals with anxiety and they have to separate themselves from everything. It's like you need to separate yourself from this person with the hope that they follow you or gain some form of clarity to allow a new beginning. Because I feel like you're authentically wanting a new beginning with this person, with this job, whatever it may be. But it's like you're hoping that they have some form of epiphany on their own, which isn't really a bad thing. But let's get another card here. With the Seven of Swords in reverse and the Queen of Swords. I feel like your guys' reading, was it Taurus, or it might have been another reading? It's almost like you're trying to guide someone, or you're trying to pull out some form of honesty from someone. There's honesty here that you're trying to pull from someone that you may feel has become very robotic, or there's a lack of truth here. I mean, this Queen of Swords, yes, she has that sword of truth hidden beneath her dress, but it's like she has a robotic, stimulator around her head. It's like you feel like your person's very robotic. They're doing what they need to do, but you're hoping they grab your hand, or you're hoping that they see some form of, it's like you're wanting to, you want this person, Taurus, to understand a point here. You're trying to get them to understand something about themselves or you. It's like there's something here you want them to understand. There's some form of truth that you want them to acknowledge. But it's like they're not giving you anything to work with. They're not giving you any reaction. But it's like you still hold some form of purpose, or you still feel like you need to walk away in order for someone to recognize something here, okay? Which isn't a bad thing, but I still feel like there's something here you're separating yourself from, creating your own, it's almost like you're creating your own loneliness. Tell me about the Knight of Swords. With the Three of Pentacles in reverse, the Magician, and the Four of Cups. This is stubborn, Taurus. This is you guys being very stubborn. There's some form of repetitive pattern here that happens with you and this person, with you and your coworkers, whatever it may be, but you are sticking to your guns here on something. This is something that you feel you need to do in order to manifest the best of outcomes. And with the Four of Cups, I mean, it's almost like you're not willing to move. You're not willing to budge here on something. You're not willing to speak, even if it causes loneliness. It's like you're not willing to get on the same page here with someone. It's like you need to prove something to someone. You need to prove something to someone. Why is the Magician here? Well, that's too many guys. I'm not taking that. Why is the Magician here? With the Page of Swords in reverse. So I feel like, Taurus, a lot of you guys are keeping an eye on this person. There may be a lot of speculation happening. It's almost like you're trying to maneuver or trying to put everything in its place without lifting a finger. That's what it is. It's like you're trying to put everything into its place without lifting its finger, and there's some form of plan or method to this madness. Yes. It's almost like you're taking the long way home. You're taking the long way home because you're so fed up, or you're sick of going out of your way, or you're sick of lifting, you're sick of doing any work here, especially if this repetitive pattern is coming from your person. It's like you rather sit in your room, you rather sit at home, you rather be alone than give into anything that is not up to par. That is not up to par. There's something here not up to par for you, Taurus. You're creating boundaries, you're setting standards for yourself, but just be careful you're not putting your expectations onto someone else and how they should react, okay? Now, that's not going to be for everyone, but just be careful of that, because if that's how you react in situations, you will end up very lonely, because you're already thinking that everyone needs to react and deal with things the exact way you do, and it's just going to push people away. Nobody wants to open up to that type of energy. If I told you, you know, I don't like people that don't agree with this, that, or I don't like people that don't do this the certain way, I'm not gonna, you guys aren't gonna come to me with your opinions, and you won't want to conversate with me. I'm pushing you away. I'm setting that boundary to the point of not letting anything different in. It's like lacking that awareness or mindfulness of the difference. There's a difference here that is wanting to be accepted, not because you're going to change yourself, but it's just about the acceptance factor. There's something here that you just need to accept for what it is and let spirit do the rest, okay? But I don't feel like you're going to. It's like you're very set in your ways here, keeping an eye on this person, or trying to it's like you're wanting them to take action or do something very specific way, but you're not willing to actually speak or express what it is you're wanting. You know, it's like you're not giving them an environment of feeling loved, feeling like Taurus is a safe place to land. This person or situation, they're very intimidated by you. Even if it's a job situation, maybe, you know, Oh, Lord. What flipped over there? Nothing. Okay. But yeah, you're very set. And I feel like it is adding more weight to your plate, Taurus. So just keep that in mind. You don't, it's not our responsibility to change anybody. Naturally, in our authentic energy, being our happy, authentic self, living out what our spirit wants to do, we are a natural healer. We don't have to say anything. We don't have to be an ass. We don't have to do anything. Naturally, we will trigger people in a way that will help them heal themselves and get them to recognize things about themselves. It's not anyone's job to pick out in each and every person what is wrong with them, because you don't know. Maybe they're supposed to be going through that on that journey. Okay, tell me about the devil energy. With the King of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. You know, this is complicating love. Okay, complicating love. Tell me about the King of Cups. With the Hermit in reverse. Taurus, I feel like there's someone here that has a lot of love for you. Okay, it could be a water sign or a Virgo. There's someone here that has a lot of love for you, but they're not expressing it to you. They're trying to ignore you. This is someone that feels, I mean, look at her. She doesn't look very trusting. It's like this is someone that feels, especially with the Page of Pentacles, they feel like they have to be very careful when it comes to the way they express themselves to you. Okay, there is someone that has a lot of love for you, but again, they're ignoring this. And they feel like they have to be careful with the way they express themselves to you. And I feel like that's what that devil energy has been sabotaging, even opportunities that you want, Taurus. Okay, then feeling the need to control or be the dictator of how people maneuver their life is essentially making people feel like they have to be careful with what they say to you. It's like there's a trust element here that may have been lost. Because, you know, keep in mind the energies can be reversed, right? I'm just reading how I initially feel it. It's like you feel like, for whatever reason, this person doesn't trust opening up to you. Give me another card on the Hermit in reverse and the Page of Pentacles. With the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, this could be someone that feels like in the past, if they invested, they wasted their time. Or this is someone that has a hard time seeing the bright side to their love. And their love is still existent, Taurus. Their love is still present. But at the same time, they feel like they're wasting their time. With the Judgment in reverse, that's why, see? The Judgment in reverse is someone that's constantly making assumptions. This person feels like you're constantly making assumptions or false judgment calls on them, which makes them feel like they can't trust you because you're already putting a label or already trying to distinguish what this or that means when they open up. It's almost someone that overthinks their love. So at the end of the day, it's like analysis paralysis. The love does not get expressed, or if it does, it becomes very analytical and someone's trying to think too much about their love. Because this person feels like you're constantly taking something that they authentically feel, or that's very authentic, and twisting it. They feel like you're twisting something that was very real for them. Okay, what time am I at? So, let's get some advice here. So just keep in mind the situations and opportunities that maybe you are sabotaging or pushing away. Because you have to remember when we tell people or when we express like, I don't like this, or, you know, I'm above that. I'm above that. That's fine. But don't expect those people to come towards you. If you're saying I'm above that, or that's not how we do things, those people are not going to come towards you. So we have the Nine of Air. Okay. Okay, give me another card. With patience in reverse. I feel like almost what I want to say, Taurus, is there's something here that maybe you just need to take a step back and let yourself feel something deeply. It's almost like the negativity or the negative emotions that you may feel that may stress you out, that may create a lot of sleepless nights. It's like you're not allowing yourself to feel that because you're lacking patience in the situation to the point of saying, no, that's not a part of me. That's not a part of my wants, my desires. That's not a part of my path. I am above that. I have separated myself from that. And it's almost like you are completely ignoring some form of ascension as well. 9 of Air is pre-ascension. It's a lot of stress because the universe is pushing us in our mind space, in our dream space even, forcing us to acknowledge things that we don't want to have to acknowledge, but we have to in order to ascend, in order to release something that maybe we have created to be something worst case scenario, but there's something here that you're looking at worst case scenario when it's not. There's something here you need to look at. And I feel like you've been losing your patience to the point of pushing away situations you want, not allowing yourself to paint with all the colors of the wind, for example, not allowing yourself to embrace all the elemental energies that the universe gifted you with and allowed you to be able to manifest and be able to forgive, to love, to empathize, to see something from a deeper perspective. It's like you're not allowing yourself to see something from a deeper perspective here. And it's almost like you need to be at a standstill. Maybe because there's something here again, you keep pushing away. It's like, no, but somehow you're always coming back to that. And I feel like that's the part of this whole situation, Taurus, you're ignoring. You're ignoring the fact that you keep coming back to this. So yes, this person or situation may have things to learn, but there's also something you need to learn. You know, in every connection and soulmates, whatever it is, there's always lessons for both people. And there's something here you need to learn or you're going to keep coming back to this. With the 2 of Air in reverse. And the 6 of Earth at the bottom. Okay, allowing balance. I feel like there's also a decision here that needs to be made within your own mind space. What do you really want, Taurus? Do you want this person? Because if you want this person, you're going to have to be able to be willing to balance things out, to give into it a little bit, to at least express like what's going on. If you don't want this person, then release this completely. But there's something here you consistently lose your cool to or lose your patience to, as if there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, how can I explain this? It's like there's something here you keep saying bye to, you keep shutting the door on, but you find yourself months later coming back to the same person, the same situation. You know, even if this person hasn't said anything, but you're not willing to change your actions, and the situation is going to consistently manifest unless you find a way to at least balance the scales a little bit. Okay, so your advice here is to just let yourself feel something, not push it away so quickly, not lose your patience. Because a lot of you guys are lacking patience with this situation, and that's fine. But take some time. Don't avoid any ascension or deeper understanding on an intellectual level about what's going on, even on their part of the story. So I feel like forgiveness and empathy and overall understanding of the need for souls to be unique in their own way and the allowance of that difference is necessary. But I feel like there's something here you're wanting, Taurus, but you're pushing it away at the same time. Okay, so I hope this helped you, Taurus, and all the best.